Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Paige and my channel is Little Peacocks, and today I did a speed build in The Sims 4. So let's go ahead and check it out. So for this video, in my first video, my very first YouTube video, I built my apartment in The Sims 4, which is only the second story. And then I said, hey guys, give me ideas for what to do for the first and third floor. And one of the ideas I got was a barn. And since we don't really have a farming expansion like everybody thought was going to happen, I decided that I would do a more barn inspired look. So I did more of a rustic theme in this house, in this apartment. And sorry guys, this is going to be a shorter video because something went wrong with my recording when I was recording this, and so as you can see, like, a lot of the apartment is already decorated because my recording went kaput. So super sad. I had about like 2 hours, I was like about 2 hours into it, 3 hours into it, and none of that recording saved. So you're really only gonna get to see the ending result with like a few changes here and there, here, some things added. So yeah, again, sorry, don't know what happened there. So we have, you know, I used a lot of dark wood colors with some accents of white here and there. And I decided to keep the layout of the apartments the same, since when you move into an apartment, you can't really change the layout. So the walls are all the same. The paint color on the walls are all the same, except actually no, I think I changed those. I changed those later. I decided nope, we're gonna do that because I changed other things that you obviously wouldn't be able to change in an apartment, like the countertops. Those would all technically be the same. So yeah, so I did a lot of animal inspired things. I have like the little pig wall decor, the cow wall decor. Obviously, I just put a little stuffed duck, I guess, in the laundry area. And then there's a chicken. I created a family for this home before I even built this apartment, because I wanted to have a story, a character in mind of who I was building this for. And so I built it for a couple who is a down-to-earth couple, loves animals, they're vegetarian, they love gardening, and then they have a cat, a Savannah cat, who they love to spoil. So their cat actually has their very own bedroom, which is the bedroom right behind the dining room wall. As if you look, you can see like cat decals. I really hope I showed you guys images, showed it to you guys afterwards, but if not, you know, I'm gonna take some screenshots and I will post them. Oh, see, here we go. Here's a cat with a cat room. You kind of saw the cat room. You saw one wall of the cat room. Yeah, so the cat obviously has like the biggest cat tower in The Sims. Then it has like 2 other cat scratching posts, you know, their dish, a bed. They have their own little cat door to get in their bedroom and the little cat door to get out onto the balcony. This right here is the master closet, which I ended up just putting the regular sliding door closets into. And then this, actually, I got this brilliant idea when I was making this. I was like, oh my goodness, instead of just getting rid of the walls, I should put an arch. And then they didn't have an archway that fit the way I wanted it to. So then I ended up doing like the little beams that go across and then a post. So that worked okay. And I think it looks better than what I did in the second story, my own apartment. So hey guys, you know, it's not perfect. I learned, I figured out new things, had better brain waves during this video. So here I am. I kept the shelves in the laundry room and in the second bedroom closet the same. This one I just did I did some cat statues, I did some storage things, just pretty much just a bunch of clutter to just take up the space because it's a closet and the cat doesn't really use a closet. So yeah. And then I thought about, I was like, oh, well, I think he's going to be a veterinarian because he loves dogs and he loves cats. Maybe he just loves cats. I don't know. And so I was like, oh, well, maybe he'll have his own little, like, thing in his house so that he can take care of his cat without having to go to his vet. So I was just like, no, but then it didn't fit in the closet and there wasn't really room in the bedroom to put it. And you know, the animals never loved going to the veterinarian, so I didn't want to have the exam table in the cat's room because then, like, it would just be, like, fear-inducing for the cat, and the cat would never want to go into his bedroom. So, yeah, I just nixed that idea and then just started shoving it full of stuff, as you can see in this part of the video. Just tons and tons of stuff. There's boxes and crates and bins and baskets and craft supplies and cat statues and a chest, because why not a chest, and books, and I put plants in there. And then I was like, okay, realistically plants would never go in here because there's no light. But so then I was like, they're fake plants, guys, they're fake plants. Because I was like, they look good in here, I don't want to take them out, so they're fake plants. So yeah, I've talked about the family that I created for this. It's actually going to be my next video, so keep an eye out for that. And then I'll upload them up to the gallery once the video gets uploaded. And I'll upload this to the Sims gallery as well, so go ahead and check that out. Like it, favorite it, whatever it is. Download it if you like it. Oh, see, there was the little pig wall decor. Here we have hanging flowers, they're drying. And I was like, oh, well, she likes gardening. So I was like, well, we're gonna do that. And I used these like wooden top counters at the beginning, and then I ended up going and changing them in the in the kitchen and in here. I had already put the other ones in the second bathroom because I was like, oh, I like those better in here. And then I changed them all. See, here we go. See, I'm just like getting way ahead of myself. It's coming right up. And I changed the size of the coffee maker and of the microwave because the microwaves are huge. They're ginormous in The Sims 4, and they're super obnoxious because I'm like, okay, I know microwaves are big, but I don't think they're that big. And honestly, I don't like microwaves on the counter anyways, but that's the only option that we have for The Sims 4. We have our microwave, like I said in my first video, is above our stove, which is nice because then it's not taking up counter space. When I actually have a house, I want to have like a microwave drawer. Sorry, that sounded weird to me. Maybe it didn't sound weird to you, but it sounded weird to me. And so, because counter space, I need counter space. I bake all the time, and when you're baking, you need tons of space. If you're making like sugar cookies to cut out, you need to paste up. I have words, guys. I know how to speak. You need a place to mix the dough, and then you need a place to roll it out, and like you need a place for like all of your utensils and stuff. And when you have like your sink and your stove and a microwave and a KitchenAid, and like there's just no room for anything else, especially if you're in a tiny space like an apartment. So yeah, I'm glad that we were able to get a microwave that goes above the stove so that I have more counter space. Because obviously, if you guys, I just tried to point at the video. That works, Paige. That works. Not. If you can see in the kitchen, like there's not that much counter space to begin with, so taking up space with the microwave is obnoxious. So, and I downsized the side table and then the lamp to go on top of it, but it's super obnoxious because once you downsize like a side table or a coffee table or end table, whatever you want to call the side tables, then whenever you go to place something on top of it, the object automatically snaps to where the top of the object normally is. So if you downsize it, your table is down here, and the object that snaps is like up here, so it's floating. So even though lamps technically do already snap to the table, you have to use your little like moving thing to like get it to the correct height, and you have to move the table, otherwise it will just snap. So you have to move the table, put your lamp there first, and then put the table back. So, and then when I was filling up the pantry, I filled it up with, you know, food storage stuff. I filled it up with some like essential oil things. I mean, that's what they seemed like to me, so that's what I went with. I was like, yep, they're essential oils. And I'm not ragging on essential oils, guys. I have some. I've used them. I don't use them very frequently, but I have them. I believe that some of them work. Yeah, so I filled it up with like condiments and things. I just found random things that were food or condiment, you know, kitchen wise, and I shoved them in the pantry, which I realized I didn't fill the pantry up in my apartment. So I was like, just empty shelves. Just empty shelves. We don't need food. My Sims don't need food. It's fine. Which, I mean, I know, they don't use a pantry. They use the fridge to get their food out of. So they will have food, but anyways. Yeah. And it's super nice to do this because it's super nice to use. So I use Alt. If you hold Alt while you're holding the object, you can like move it around however you want to. And then the 9 and 0 buttons allow you to move objects up and down. I've realized that some of them don't let you move them down. So you have to like get it, if you want it to be like, if you don't want it to snap here and you don't want it to snap here, you can't put it on this one and lower it. You have to put it down on this one and raise it. But they're super nice because I hate that there's only certain spots that objects can snap to. Guys, I'm sorry, I talk with my hands a lot, so you're just gonna have to get used to it. So yeah, especially if I'm not like playing the game and talking to you guys at the same time, because my hands are now doing nothing, so they're gonna tell you the story. So yeah, see, like I changed the wallpaper and the bathroom, but yeah, I like it because I just get to place things wherever I want to. It can be a little time consuming and a little obnoxious because if it snaps to a certain object, you have to move that object out of the way, put it where you want to, and then move that object back. So it should take some time, but I absolutely love using that cheat because I like to make things look the way that I want them to look. I don't like where certain objects snap, so. And then I was like, yeah, guys, that's a terrible idea. We're not doing that rug right there. And then I was like, nope, that still looks terrible. Oh, that looks so much better. See, guys, sometimes you just have to play around with things. You think you have a great idea, and then you're like, no, that is a terrible idea. Why did I ever let myself think about that idea? So, so you saw more of the cat room there. And then I built them a little garden. So so this will be in there. When I upload their story, this will be in there. I'm going to do it separately. So like I did my apartment, second story only, I'm going to do this one, third story only. And then when I do the first floor, I'll do the first story only. And then I'll also upload one that's all 3 stories together. So if you want multiple families to live in the apartment at the same time, there you have it. And it's not technically an apartment like you would find at in like the city living. It's just a home, a residence. So I have yet to figure out how to build apartments. I don't know if that's possible. If it is possible, let me know because I'd have a heyday with that. So built them a little garden. It's a kind of fenced off, partially fenced off, which is like the little tiny fences. So yeah, that is my video. I will upload some pictures. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Please subscribe, like, comment, all that YouTube jazz. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.